EastEnders star Lorraine Stanley on gritty new film role and Walford exit, exclusive interview. It's a story of love and loss. Former EastEnders star Lorraine Stanley is set to celebrate an exciting project next month as her new film Departures gets its premiere screenings. The actor swapped Walford for Manchester last year as she filmed a role in the LGBTQ+ movie, which tells the story of a toxic relationship between main characters Benji and Jake. Lorraine plays the part of Benji's mum Janet, who's on hand for some tough-talking advice after her son's passionate fling with Jake turns sour. Digital Spy recently caught up with Lorraine for an exclusive chat about the film and her exit from the role of EastEnders Karen Taylor last year. How did your involvement in Departures come about? Lloyd Eyre Morgan, who directed EastEnders, co-wrote and co-directed the film with Neil Ely. He cast the speaker as his mother. Noting their similar features, the speaker admires Lloyd's work style and gladly accepted the role. How would you describe the film? The film explores themes of love and loss, balancing heavy, gritty moments with touches of comedy. It embraces contrast, creating a raw and engaging experience. The speaker praises Lloyd and Neil's work, calling it brilliant. How would you describe your character Janet? Janet, Benji's mum, is outspoken and old school, with a preference for traditional values. She's bold and direct in her language. Though she has a big heart, despite her strong opinions, she ultimately supports her son through his breakup. As you mentioned, the film shows how it was a journey for Janet to accept her son's sexuality. Did you like how the story explored that? Janet represents older women who may have been less accepting of their gay sons in the past but have grown over time. She likely regrets some of her past words and now wants to support her son. How does Janet feel about Benji being in such a toxic relationship with Jake? Janet is brutally honest, urging her son to move on from his ex, calling him a prick. While she speaks the truth, love often makes people resistant to such advice, as emotions outweigh logic. How was it to come up to Manchester to do the filming? The actor filmed all their scenes in one day and had a fantastic experience with the welcoming northern crew. They celebrated together that night, leading to an unexpectedly late return home, amusing their partner, who expected them back much earlier. Did they let you put your own stamp on the character of Janet? Lloyd wanted a raw, gritty, working-class mum, and Janet delivers just that. The role involved a lot of improvisation, with some brilliant and some less successful moments. But the final edit looks fantastic. It's an LGBTQ+ story, but the themes are universal. Aren't they? The film's themes of love and loss are universal, resonating with everyone regardless of their identity. Every scene feels relatable, capturing the heartbreak of losing someone and the emotional turmoil that comes with it. There are a lot of familiar soap faces in the cast, including Hollyoaks star David Tagg. Did you get to meet any of them during your short time filming? The actor looks forward to meeting the cast at screenings and respects David Tagg. They see their role as a small part of a bigger project but praise the final result. Knowing they'd return for Keanu's burial, they didn't announce their exit, making it a strange time. So were you let in on the big secret of Keanu's death? I knew, but only a couple of months before it went out, that it was Keanu that was dead. They kept it very secret from everyone. Obviously, I was devastated when I found out it was Keanu. The story still feels unfinished, as the six never faced any legal consequences over Keanu's death. Would you like Karen to come back again, especially with a new producer taking over at EastEnders? The actor sees it as unfinished business but isn't looking too far ahead. After a great panto experience, they've rekindled their passion for theater and want to focus on that for now. Is it nice to leave EastEnders and have that variety again? After 7 years on EastEnders, the actor appreciates the freedom to explore new opportunities, especially in theater. However, they refuse to do self-tapes anymore. Despite TV moving in that direction, they're unsure how it will impact future work but remain optimistic. Have you found the shift to self-tapes difficult? The actor finds self-tapes stressful and time-consuming, especially with a young daughter. They struggle with the process and have decided to focus on what makes them happy. Do you think it's more beneficial to audition in a room with the producers and directors? The actor prefers in-person auditions, valuing direction and real interaction. They believe polished self-tapes don't always reflect true acting ability and insist on being seen in a room for roles. Are you proud that Claire Norris still has such a prominent role in EastEnders and is flying the flag for the Taylor family? The actor is proud of their EastEnders co-stars, considering them family. They praise Claire Norris and Zach Morris, who even helped with self-tapes. Despite appreciating the lesson, they still struggle with them. Their bond with former castmates remains strong.
Các bạn vừa theo dõi một sản phẩm của EastEnders TV. Xin chào và hẹn gặp lại bạn.